Let's talk about something that really, truly matters. We're not just going to talk about numbers on a page today. We're going to talk about our families, our dreams, and, the promises we make to the people we love the most.
And I mean that. Seriously, when the house is finally quiet, the day's over, what's that one little worry that just kind of creeps into your mind?
For so many of us here, it all boils down to this. The fear that one phone call, one doctor's visit, one single piece of paper could unravel everything we've worked so hard to build. It's a feeling we all get.
So let's dive into that, because this is really the heart of it all. It always starts with just one unexpected thing.
Just think about that for a second. One piece of bad news, one diagnosis, one accident, and just like that, the life you knew, it's gone. Everything you planned for, everything you saved for, it all suddenly hinges on this one thing you never saw coming. And that one event, well, it doesn't just stop there, does it? It sends these ripples, these shock waves through every single part of your life.
A lot of times, it starts right here. A health scare that just stops you dead in your tracks. All of a sudden, you're not thinking about your goals for next year, you're just trying to get through the next 24 hours.
And then, almost immediately, bam, the financial hit comes. That emergency fund you were so proud of, that you so carefully built up, it can disappear in a flash, eaten up by hospital bills. The money for your kid's college, for that new home. It's now just trying to keep your head above water.
And this is the quiet heartbreak of it all, isn't it? That business you always wanted to start, the family trips you promised, the future you pictured for them. It all just gets paused indefinitely.
So with everything you've built suddenly at risk, you look at your loved ones, and this is the question that just echoes in your head over and over. How do I make sure they're going to be okay no matter what happens to me?
Okay, so that's the hard part. But this is where we turn a corner. Because that fear, that uncertainty, it doesn't have to be the end of the story. You can actually make a plan for the what-ifs.
And that plan, it has a name. It's called AIA Goals Protect. Now, the crucial thing to understand is that this isn't your low-lows life insurance. It's a modern approach that does two incredibly important things at once. It gives you a powerful safety net for your family, and it puts a portion of your money to work to help your savings grow. Your money is doing double duty.
And you might be thinking, okay, this sounds serious. It must be expensive. But look at this. That first step toward real peace of mind, it can start with something this manageable. For about what you might spend on coffee and lunches out, you can start building this wall of protection around your family and your goals.
Now here's what I think is really smart about this. Your life isn't static, right? You change, your family changes, so why should your plan be stuck in one place? It needs to grow and adapt right along with you.
This shows you exactly what I mean. So let's say when you're younger, you've got a young family that depends on you. Your number one priority is a massive safety net, right? So you can set the plan to focus on a higher death benefit. But fast forward a few decades. Your kids are grown, they're independent. Your priority now might be pumping up your retirement savings. Well, you can actually adjust the plan to put more of your payment toward growing those investments. It shifts with you.
And the plan knows that life has these huge moments. When you hit a major milestone, like getting married or having a baby, times when your responsibilities suddenly get a whole lot bigger, you can actually request to increase your coverage. It's literally designed to keep up with your life. Okay, so because this is all about your goals and your worries, you can actually customize this thing to build the exact kind of protection that's going to let you sleep soundly at night.
So you basically get to pick your focus. If your biggest what-if is an accident or a disability that stops you from working, then the protection package is for you. It adds extra layers for exactly that. But if what keeps you up at night is the crazy cost of getting sick, you can lean into the health package, which adds muscle for critical illness and hospital bills. Or if you're just laser-focused on building up that nest egg, the savings package lets you do that by dialing down the insurance cost to maximize what goes into your investments.
And speaking of health, let's just focus on one of the most powerful options you can add. How about this number? 90%. With the medical rider, it can cover up to 90% of your inpatient hospital bills. That one number, that can be the difference between a crisis and an inconvenience. But that 90%, it's not just for the hospital room. Nope. We're talking about care before you're admitted and after you're discharged. We're talking emergency room visits, your annual checkup, even dental and mental health support. It's a whole approach to your well-being, designed to keep you healthy, not just pay the bills when you get sick.
So when you put all of these features and options together, they're all designed to deliver one simple thing: real, genuine peace of mind, the kind that's built on a foundation of security and trust. And here's how that trust is built right into the plan. For the first 5 years, your policy is guaranteed not to lapse. So what does that mean? It means even if the investment markets go haywire, your protection is safe. It's a shield. Then, the plan actually rewards you for sticking with it. Starting on year 10, and then every 5 years after that, you get loyalty bonuses added to your account. It's their way of saying, thank you for being disciplined.
And just remember, all while this shield of protection is up, a part of what you pay is working quietly for you in the background. It's being invested by pros to help build the nest egg you're going to need down the road. That's the engine that drives the growth part of the plan.
And that really is the key takeaway, isn't it? Having a big number in your bank account is great, but it's fragile if it's not protected. True wealth, real wealth, is the security of knowing that the life you're building, the family you love, is safe, no matter what. So, I'll just leave you with this question to think about tonight. All those dreams you have for yourself and for your family, are they built on solid ground? Are your goals truly protected?